know this is Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, check out the t-shirt. Check out the t-shirt. Black and Brown Boxing. Shout out to my homie, Black and Brown Boxing YouTube channel. Yo, subscribe to his channel. Hit the notification bell. Get the updated videos. Yo, this boxing channel is one of the best out there in the YouTube circuit. Now, y'all saw this past weekend, Eddie Hearn, matchroom promoter, one of the most prestigious promoters in the sport of boxing, Eddie Hearn, came across to chopping it up with Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez went to the Canelo Alvarez versus Callum Smith fight. They saw each other and they was chopping it up. And Eddie Hearn told Teofimo Lopez that you should be undisputed. That you should be undisputed. Now, here's a little clip of when they was chopping it up.
You should be the undisputed champion.
I am the undisputed.
No,
there you
go.
I like where you. There you go. I know where you're coming from. I know where you're coming from. But you just don't like the way they're setting it up.
No,
neither do we. We didn't ask for it.
I know you didn't, but you should be the undisputed champion for your victory.
Yes.
Now, there has been people out there that want to dispute his undisputed. Now, let's be all real here. If you're a boxing fan, come on, let's all be real. We know what he did October 17. We know what Teofimo Lopez did October 17, beating Vasily Lomachenko, the guy that was regarded pound for pound, 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around. Had the he had the WBA, He had the WBO, and had the WBC franchise. Now people want to dispute that, but you already know, man, that Lomachenko beat Luke Campbell for that title, for the vacant title. We already know he never lost it and things of that nature. He went to Luke Campbell and then to unify with Teofimo Lopez. Now, I understand there's channels out there that want to shame Teofimo Lopez for whatever reason. If you in tune with the YTBC and you in tune with this different community out there that we all know who they are, they want to shame Teofimo Lopez to fighting the gentleman that's holding the WBC regular title, and that's Devin the Dream Haney. Now, this has nothing to do with Devin the Dream Haney. I know they want to put these guys against each other. Devin the Dream Haney is one of the guys that's going to be one of the forefronts of the sport of boxing, one of the phenoms in the sport of boxing himself. But Teofimo Lopez has set the tone. Teofimo Lopez is the captain of the generation. Teofimo Lopez is the commander-in-chief and the king of 135 pounds. Now, y'all know that there's these channels out there that want to shame Teofimo Lopez for whatever reason. They was going for him to beat Vasily Lomachenko, but now they just want to, hate on Teofimo Lopez, shame on the fight Devin Haney, so nobody could dispute the undisputed. Look, we all boxing heads morally. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. Teofimo Lopez beat the man to be the man. He got the ring, he got the IBF, he got the WBO, he got the Super WBA, and the WBC. Already know Mauricio Sulaimán was drinking Don Julio and Patron when he made the decision. He was making the decision. But morally, if we know the shenanigans that happened with the WBC, then we can identify what's real. And what's real is that Teofimo Lopez is that dude. Now, do I want to see Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez? Yeah, I would love to see that fight. It'll be a good fight. But to shame Teofimo Lopez for fighting Devin Haney because you want him to actually... Well, it's not really about him and Devin Haney. It's really about you wanting Teofimo Lopez to fix the problem that the WBC created. But you and I know, just like Eddie Hearn knows, is you should be the undisputed. Why he should be the undisputed? Huh? That's the question. Why should Teofimo Lopez be undisputed? Because we know what we know. We saw what we saw. He beat the man to be the man. We saw that Vasily Lomachenko stayed at 135, never lost it. He got elevated by the WBC and gave up the belt that was given to Devin Haney. Devin Haney really never fought for that belt. Let's be real and let's be honest. That's the WBC's mess. That's why since day one, your boy Punch Drunk been saying, you know what? Devin Haney dropped that damn belt. I don't like the WBC. They're gonna make you look like you are a paper champion, and you don't need that, Devin Haney. You don't need that. I've been saying this since day one. Now, a lot of people been talking that, yo, Punch Drunk, man, you be hating on D. Nah, my brother, I don't hate on no boxers. These are my modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators. They put their life on the line for my pure entertainment. I just did not want Devin Haney to be looking like he's looking now with his contemporaries saying that he's an email champion, that he's a paper champion, that he's not a real champion. Why? Why at this stage, at the age of 22, should he have to go through that? If we all know that potentially he had the potential and he has the potential to really earn to be a world champion. We know that. I didn't want the WBC and Mauricio Sudamo to take that dream away from him. But now, Devin Haney, who he could have a career without any criticism, because even I have not even critiqued his technique. Devin Haney has come and have learned from the Mr. Miyagi's of the sport of boxing, just like Floyd Mayweather, just like Floyd Mayweather Sr., Roy Jones Jr., Zab Judah. He has grasped all these wisdom, and this is why his skill set is very, very good. It could potentially be one of the best in the sport of boxing. So, we all know the truth. We all know what Eddie Hearn know, that that Teofimo Lopez should be undisputed. It's not that he should be undisputed. In the hearts and the minds of real hardcore boxing fans, and you know you can't lie to yourself, he is undisputed. Now, y'all can lie to yourself. You can mind F yourself and thinking that no, Teofimo Lopez has to fight Devin Haney to be undisputed. But if you already feel that he should be undisputed, then he is. You don't have to fall for the WBC shenanigans. You don't have to fall for Mauricio Sudamo, whether he want to say he's undisputed, then the other day he'd be like, well, that's a bell, well, he's undisputed. End of the day, Teofimo Lopez morally is undisputed. And he shouldn't be ashamed to fight Devin Haney to clarify the mess that the WBC made. Now, Devin Haney has to keep on fighting and keep on fighting good top 10 ranked fighters. And I believe that he will do that. But the reason why that belt has put this pressure on Devin Haney and put this cloud, and with Cambosos Jr. in the world going back and forth in Twitter saying that he's not a real champion, Ryan Garcia saying that Devin Haney's not a real champion when he goes inside a ring, when Shakur Stevenson said this is the way they win the real title, Gervonta Tank Davis, this Devin Haney. If your contemporaries doesn't respect you as a champion, then what really does your belt, how can you identify that belt? Because we all know the WBC shenanigans. And we all know what Eddie Hearn said. That Teofimo Lopez should be undisputed. I mean, just take out the should. He is. And if Devin Haney was in Teofimo Lopez's position, I'll be saying the same thing. That Devin Haney is undisputed. At the end of the day, man, WBC has made a decision to, made these decisions that actually made Devin Haney get these type of critique that he really doesn't deserve. So, again, let me know what y'all think. It's going to be a good fight in the near future, but not in this channel. You will not shame Teofimo Lopez for doing what he did to fight Devin Haney. Nah. And I'm going to shame Devin Haney for the mess that the WBC made. These are two young, great potential, great fighters. Great fighters. Y'all already know Teofimo Lopez is already a pound-for-pound fighter by beating a pound-for-pound, by going back-to-back, beating Richard Comey and Vasily Lomachenko. Devin Haney has the potential to reach him up in those rankings as well. And guys like Shakur Stevenson, Ennis Booth, Virgil Ortiz, Chris Copeland, Brandon Lee, etc., etc. These young, hungry lions are going to be the forefront of the sport of boxing. They're going to evolutionize the sport of boxing. Ryan Garcia, y'all already know, is going to be fighting Luke Campbell, another young gunner. Ryan Garcia, the lion, one of the young lions as well. I can't wait to see these young lions take over the sport of boxing. And they know how to promote themselves as well. So, let me know what y'all feel. I don't think it's a dispute. We all know what we know, and we saw what we saw. I just don't fall for the rhetoric of the WBC. And you shouldn't either. And I know you know what I know. What do I know? Teofimo Lopez is undisputed. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. I love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.